All right, enough respect, everyone. This is Doc Sinn, and y'all know what this is. This is The Pavement, and I'm here at the Behind the Mic event with the one and the only, the Princess of Poetry. Thank you for being with me, sister.
I'm glad to be here.
All right, first of all, so tell everyone about what the Behind the Mic event is all about. So let the listeners know.
Behind the Mic is actually the concept for a book that I'm writing.
A book?
Yes, it's called Behind the Mic.
Okay.
But we've translated that into an artist development event that focuses on several different topics that an artist could benefit from.
Okay, all right. Now, I asked Johnny about this. I'm going to ask you about this. Tell us about the workshop aspects of it.
The workshop consists of several local artists and business owners who come in to talk about the importance of PR, the importance of promotions, dealing with venue owners, artist development by Johnny and Tanya Ross, and also good exposure versus bad exposure.
Well, that's what where did that idea come in? Because that's original. I've been to a lot of shows. I don't often see that. How did you come up with that idea?
It was just a vision that God gave me. One of my gifts is poetry, but my other one is helping people.
Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you about your name. So how did you get the Princess of Poetry? Where did that come from?
It's really easy. My father is King of Kings and Lord of Lords. That makes me a princess.
Wow.
And my gift is poetry.
All right. Now, how long have you been a poet?
I've actually been a full-time performance poet for about 1.5 to 2 years. But I was writing poetry as a hobby about 30 years before that.
Okay. Now, do you plan to do the event more? Is this the first of many?
Yes, it is. I plan on doing Behind the Mic at least quarterly. That way we can get artists together, develop them into the spirit of excellence, and then showcase them on my TV show called Behind the Mic.
Okay, everything's behind the mic. That's what's up. Keep the theme going. That's what's up. Now, where can my listeners and my viewers find you on the internet?
They can go to my website, www.theprincessofpoetry.com.
Now, I asked you about how long you've been doing it. What inspired you to be a poet? Where did your inspiration come from, and why poetry?
Well, as a young person, I experienced many tragedies and many difficult scenarios in my life. I didn't have any siblings from my biological parents, so poetry was a way that I wrote out the hardships that I went through. As I began to get older, I realized that writing sad, depressing poetry isn't that much fun, so I began to take the vow of writing only positive, inspirational, and uplifting poetry.
Okay, because a lot of poets do that. You hear a lot of pain and anguish and sorrow in a lot of poetry. You take a different approach.
Yes, I do. A poet is worth 1,000,000 words, but every poet has their story and they have to tell it their way.
Now, you're an experienced poet. What do you have to tell young poets and young artists in general who are trying to get into business? What advice do you have for them?
One, stay true to yourself. It's easy to write about the things that you love and enjoy. Don't go outside of it. If it's pressing you, don't do it. So make sure that it's something that you love that identifies with the artist that you are. Outside of that, learn the business of poetry. It's not a hustle, it's not a game, it's business. Make sure that you handle yourself professionally and learn what a successful artist looks like by coming to Behind the Mic.
That's right, that's right. Now, has it been harder for sisters versus brothers? Because you see a lot of brothers in poetry, you see a lot of sisters in poetry. Is there a disparity between the males and females, or is it, is this a struggle for everybody?
It's a struggle for everyone, but in every industry, women have it a little bit more difficult. We have to deal with the sexual attractions of groupies, as well as people not taking you seriously because you're a female. But if you operate in the standard of excellence and with integrity, you can get beyond that easily.
Could you just expand on that a little bit? Because I know there are a lot of sisters out there that want to get involved. And I deal a lot in hip-hop, and like hip-hop, it's very easy for women to get exploited. Could you expand a little bit and say what they can do and what to look out for, what pitfalls and traps to look out for so they can avoid it?
Everything must be on contract. If it's not in black and white, don't do it. Make sure that the contract is something that you agree to. You can keep changing if it's not working for you. Have someone that is a supportive team and network behind you that has the wisdoms that you don't have. And it's always good to have someone with you when you're traveling so that they will take you seriously and understand that this is business.
That's what's up. That's what y'all hear that. Make sure y'all stay on point. This is business. So, Princess, I appreciate you standing here talking to me. I know you're busy, and I know you got to get to your event, what I'm saying, but I want to thank you for your time. And is there anything, shout out to anything you want to put out to anyone out there?
I would like to thank my entire team, beginning with Pitchvine Entertainment, Double A Exposure, my PR person, Pam Newman Bolton, and also all the artists that came out today, and venue owner Mike Boston.
No doubt, yo, this is the princess of poetry, beautiful and intelligent. Y'all check it out, Behind the Mic. Yo, this is The Pavement on Blog Talk Radio. Thank you, sis.
Thank you.
All right.